Hi guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like my videos, please press the like button and please do subscribe. My phone cuts off for some reason. It's a pain in the butt. I go to do a video and then all of a sudden it cuts off while I'm speaking. It's annoying, especially when you've got a sore throat. Right, what was I saying? Yeah, the cost of living is terrible. I struggled to the shop yesterday. Um, I felt really terrible. When you've got a cold, you're going hot, you're going cold, you feel sweaty, grumpy, moody, you just want to get the shopping and get the hell out of the shop. And that's what I felt like yesterday. When I'm feeling okay and I'm feeling on top of the world, there's hardly anybody in that shop. And yesterday when I felt sick, flu buggy, there's people everywhere and I don't want to chat when I'm sneezing and coughing. Do you know what I mean? I felt terrible. So I walked into the co-op yesterday afternoon and I'm trying to budget for Christmas and there's only me, so it's not too much. I've given Mum her presents. I've sent my Christmas cards out. So the other day I got mince pies to put away for Christmas. Yesterday I got sage and onion stuffing. Now I'm not going to have a turkey, there's only me. So what I do usually is get fresh meats, fresh cooked chicken, whether it's half a chicken cooked or it's chicken pieces, cook a bit of stuffing, always Brussels sprouts, and your carrots, parsnips, whatever, and gravy, and just make a little meal for one. My mum gave me a Christmas pudding a couple of weeks ago, so you can either put custard on a Christmas pudding or fresh cream. Now I prefer custard myself, so I got a tin of custard as well. So, I don't need a lot. There's just me, myself and I. So it's not going to be too expensive. I like Advocaat. I do tend to drink at Christmas. So I either like a bottle of Bailey's Irish cream or I like a bottle of Advocaat to make eggnog. So I should do that. I'll either get a bottle of Bailey's or a bottle of Advocaat. And then usually Christmas morning, if I'm living by myself, I'll put Christmas carols on or I'll put the telly on and there's usually a church service. Many years ago, I would go to church. I went to the KICC church one New Year's Eve to bring the new year in. But those days are gone. COVID ruined a lot of things for a lot of people. It made us more within ourselves and in our homes. So I can't get rid of that, where for about 1-2 years I was like, we were all told to stay at home. I stopped going to church. I stopped doing a lot of things and it's hard to get back into the rhythm. So I think next year is getting back into the rhythm of things, going back to church properly, going out, trying to mix with other people, maybe join a club, sit in the library more often, and try and get myself back in the rhythm of life, because we've been taught to stay in our own bubble and keep away from people, and there's no need to do that now. So it's very hard when you've been living like that for a year, masks over our faces. We've lost a lot of loved ones as well, which has been very upsetting. And when the government were involved in parties, when we were told to isolate, and when we had very small numbers at our loved one's funeral, it was very upsetting that the government let us down in that manner. And it's hard to trust any government within the United Kingdom, isn't it? Because when you find out that you're lied to, it's not at all nice. When you're told to do one thing and they're doing something else. I myself will never trust a government again. I can't, and I won't. I watched the news last night, and I don't know what Jeremy Clarkson has said about Meghan Markle. I didn't take it all in, but I gather he wanted Meghan Markle to be publicly humiliated. You know, that's what I felt like Friday night, publicly humiliated, walking through the streets of Chatham and Rochester with 4 or 5 bags on my back and arms. I felt like I was paraded through the streets like a proverbial donkey. No human being should ever feel like that. Never. It was degrading, it was disgusting. It was a vile thing to do to a human being. However, I forgive them for what they have done to me, and will still continue to do, because they won't learn and they won't be nice. So what can I do about it? Just the best thing to do is to forgive, forget and move on. That's all you can do. Otherwise it becomes a grudge, a form of hatred, and I don't want to be a person that's full of hatred. It would have nice to have been apologised to, or you know, but I am not a form of public amusement, and neither will I be. And that will never happen again, because I won't let it. If I can't get a normal human taxi driver to treat me with respect, take me up to my mum's like they should do properly without making rude noises and being offensive, then I won't use a taxi at all. Gone are the days when I can walk from Rochester to Chatham. I'm 54, I should be treated as an elder person, not a piece of rubbish you can kick about and abuse. Right, had enough. I'm going to get on with the rest of my day. I don't know where my mother's been getting these taxi drivers from. The one that especially that told me to get out of the taxi, he didn't want to drive up to the top of my mum's driveway. And my mum's been paying, must have paid over 200 or 300 pounds to Star and Folks taxis especially, and they weren't talking to my mum like a piece of shit. They were talking to me, the daughter, like a piece of shit. So they weren't talking to Jennifer, they were talking to Crystal like a piece of shit. Get out the car, I can't drive in icy conditions. Well, why did you take the car out in the first place? And also, when I was walking through New Road, there were taxis. There was quite a few of them in the queue, actually. I don't like being lied to, because it's not nice. I don't think anybody does. I hope everybody has a good day, but stand up for your rights, because I am. See you later.